This is the MoYu Weilong WRM version 9 20 magnet ball core maglev UV coated version, and it was sent to me by speedcubing.org, but more on them later. For now, let's open the box. So pretty simple when you open it up, the cube and the accessories box. Okay, let's take a look at what's in here first. Usually MoYu are pretty simple with a screwdriver and that's it. Well, that is not what I was expecting. I don't think I've ever seen this tool before. There's also some other things inside, but they're all really boring. So now we'll take a look at the cube. UV coating on the outside means this is going to be so much better to grip, which I like, but let's do some first turns. Okay, out of the box, this is really uncontrollable. Like, just trying to keep it not locking up or overshooting is nearly impossible. I mean, let's just see how many turns I can do with one layer. That was a U3. It's so unstable out of the box and really scratchy, so I'm assuming there's not going to be too much factory lube in here. I think it's fair to say that this is slightly disappointing. And so after that point, I put the cube to the side and opened up YouTube. There was no way people were saying this cube was so good if it was actually so unstable. But after watching some other people's reviews, it's clear that they also had an issue with the speed. And so I decided that setting up this cube is all that was needed. First of all, I added Pires. This is a slower lubricant which will allow me to get a good understanding of the cube before actually adjusting the tensions. After breaking this in, the cube was already feeling so much better, but the stability was still an issue, and so I increased the tensions by 3 clicks. And this was the thing that completely changed my experience of this cube. The turning just felt incredibly smooth whilst maintaining rigid throughout, and now it became apparent why people thought so highly of this cube. And now, before I give my full review, there is something important to note. This cube was sent to me from speedcubing.org, the best cubing store in the UK. For example, with this cube, the price is cheaper than one of the largest UK competitors, as well as being cheaper than one of the largest American stores, and it's cheaper than the other large American cubing shop. There is literally no better way for me to promote speedcubing.org than show you how much better they are than everyone else. If you live in the UK and don't buy cubes from them, I don't understand why, and there is a link in the description if you want to buy this cube. But now on to my final review. One of the things that I like most about this cube is that it feels really nice to turn. After being broken in, it's smooth, fast and reliable. But this was not always the case. Out of the box, the V9 is not very good. It needs to be set up in order to perform as well as it does. After being slowed down, the corner to core magnets are really the leading reason why I like this cube so much. They ensure that each turn is completed in a stable way whilst having a really nice click each time the pieces are aligned. The corner cutting is also very impressive, with it being effortless at lower angles and pretty smooth at the more difficult ones. Therefore, leading to a cube that isn't blocky to turn, which I think is something that MoYu has struggled on in the past, especially with something like the YS3M. There are a couple of downsides though. A screw to change the tensions on a cube of this price is ridiculous. For some reason, MoYu are still not creating an easy dual adjustment system, even when so many cheaper cubes have this. Another thing is that there aren't adjustable magnets, even considering a WRM half the price and 3 years older has magnets you can change. But as someone who prefers stronger magnets anyway, it's not too bad. And if you don't like that, you can go for a cheaper option, so there's not that big click when each turn is complete. So for now, that's all the critique I have. If you've tried this cube, then let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.